Got it back on. Yeah.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm. The audio's probably messed up this time as well, so I'll have to
If the
fix that.
audio is messed up again,
To
what an evening.
yeah. Oh yeah, let's find Shelly the Turtle. He sounds like a great commentator. Thanks, guys. I'm
Oh,
really
yeah, 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 yeah.
real happy you chose me to represent. What is this? This is coming on 10 o'clock for you, uh, Britain guys, right? Something like that.
I am from Central Europe, so we're quarter to 11.
Oh, nice. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, so usually I'm done by about 11:30. Yeah, we won't be done by that today.
No, no, you might want to see what kind of caffeine you have around the house. Maybe a couple energy drinks. Won't hurt just.
True, 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 true. I could go get some Coke, but
Yeah. I'm gonna ask now, is the audio working for you guys?
I
So
don't
when the
know.
race starts, or
I don't know. I'm watching one out of two ads before I can see the stream.
oh yeah, contest of speed, funny.
Contest of speed money.
Oh
Stocks.
yeah.
But I'm happy for them though. We do want the stocks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't swear. I was about to. You almost got me. Keaton, you almost got me. Maybe we can bring 5 safety cars out to help Shane stay awake. You almost got
boy.
me swearing though. I'm not allowed to do that, so. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to.
Oh, we got audio. I'm happy. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah. So.
Oh, 15 people in the lobby. Where's the 16th man? Is that Assassin? Does Assassin go to the bathroom?
If it
No,
is
he's already in
Assassin,
here.
oh, he's in here. Well,
Is
maybe
he?
he's just in here and then. Well, no, he needs to be here to put on his setup. So.
Oh yeah. If you guys are
Yeah, so
listening,
he
make
can't
sure
go to the bathroom.
the old setup gets thrown on there.
Safety cars for Shane. Don't worry. This guy. He almost got me. He almost got some more money to put in the Shane swear jar. Almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much
Contest
is
of
in,
speed.
yeah, how much is in there by now? About $2 or something? I think I've sworn on it 2 times. Maybe Kitten has a counter.
Where this stream or like overall?
No, overall, but by my
Overall.
knowledge it's only 2 times, but maybe Kitten knows some things that I have missed.
Maybe, you know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He'll probably tell us soon enough.
Yeah. I think I'm clean so far. I don't think the old jar has to come out for me yet. I'll wait and see. Yeah. If we get 5 safety cars, that might come out.
Safety car, I like safety cars. It's always fun because safety cars bunch up the whole field. You get battles. You get to see some battling again.
Yeah, but usually safety cars to get people like retiring, and then you have like 10 guys left, 10 laps to go.
That's also possible,
Yeah.
but we don't think about that. Okay, we just
We have
just
17
one-
guys in here.
just
That's right.
only one person crashes, brings out a safety car, puts the whole field together.
Kitten, you want a DNF?
Together again. What you want to do? What?
Kitten, you want a DNF for us so we get a safety car wait?
No, Kitten. Do not DNF on purpose because Matty Robbo will bite your ass.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, F1 2021, guys. This is what you paid for.
Yeah, welcome to how EA makes the games.
Yeah, we might get better servers with EA. We don't know. You never know.
We might, maybe let's keep a little bit of hope and say that we'll have a better game next year.
Yeah, a monthly fee to get good servers. $10 a
Yeah,
month to make sure you have good connection. Yeah.
that meme has been going on for too long. I haven't seen anything of that except for the actual stuff available to buy, like at the item shop or a battle pass.
Yeah.
Except for that, just I haven't seen anything. Like, I would have laughed my ass off if they just did the updates, brought in Portimao, and then said, buy Portimao for so much. I'd be laughing my ass off though.
Next year we might have that. You know, they might. Oh, let's bring back Hockenheim. It's $15. You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
But I mean, if it's tracks that aren't on the calendar, then yeah, I mean, still, no, just don't. But I don't like Hockenheim, so I won't be.
You don't like Hockenheim? You're one of the few people I've ever heard say they don't care for Hockenheim.
Well, it's just not easy to drive.
I think it's a good race, though.
Sometimes.
More or less, if everybody can't drive, it makes a good race.
True. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, spamming ready. What's happening?
It's happening, guys. It's happening.
It's happening. We're finally going. 10 to 11. See Central Europe. 10.
Alright, Kitten, that's great.
Belgians and Germans have a rough history. Kitten, what do you mean by that?
Kitten, that's contest of speed money. Remember that.
What are you trying to say here? Come on. Like, bro.
I'm gonna have to get Nightbot on you. Back to the pit lane we go.
Good point. Back to the pit lane we do indeed go.
Rolex, take 2. Still here. Just saying.
Yeah, right.
Oh, what the... Alright.
Honestly, I'd love to buy a Rolex. They always look so nice.
They do look nice, don't they?
And by the way, this is not hashtag sponsored. That's my own opinion. Okay.
Your own opinion. Yeah, but you know what? We could be hashtag sponsored if Rolex decided to check out Contest of Speed.
Don't stop.
EU1.
Stop.
Yeah.
We can't do this.
Oh.
Imagine this. Look, we're just having fun here, but there might be people who will take this out of context, you know?
Yeah.
And then we could be in trouble, possibly.
You get a nice at in the Discord. Stop talking about the pit lane wall.
Oh, really? We did?
No, but I won't be surprised if that comes up soon.
You scared
Nice slap on the wrist. Yeah. Pit lane wall is off limits for the rest of the year. Yeah. Oh my.
Walls off limits. So what about the drivers? They can't crash into it then? Seems
I hope not. I hope not. Oh my.
Bruh. So Sonny Bob said in Discord, don't forget the setups. Assassin goes, why did you say that?
See, you have insider info. I do not have access to the EU1 chat. So.
Oh yeah, you'll have to ask Danny for I think it is.
Oh yeah, same tires. Thank you, Jack Hockey, for bringing that back up. That'd be fun.
Only inside the top 10, right?
Yeah, so I believe top 10 are all in softs.
Yeah, outside top 10, they could just hop on those fresh mediums.
Yeah, but those tires that some of those guys cooked, they are not cooked anymore. They are fresh.
Definitely, so we might see more than 3 or 4 laps Who
Yeah.
knows? No. I know that Jack Hockey is crazy. I think he pitted about lap 9 or something in EU3 it was. Like, on softs. How did he get these softs to go that far? That is my question.
Hey, there are some people that are tire wizards. They can,
You could say that.
yeah, they can definitely manipulate the tires to.
Just massage them a little bit, you know, make them like you, and then they'll
Yeah.
do anything, I guess.
As I'm going to go on board with Sunny Bob for this entire formation lap, and hopefully we can catch a glimpse of
I
what
am
he did in
seeing
quali.
Cameron in 8 on the hards. Was he on the hards last lobby?
Oh,
Or...
don't tell me.
Well, maybe he pressed X. But maybe he put himself on the hards, pressed X before he got reminded to put the same tires on. That, you know, these things can happen, right?
I don't know what the rules on that are. Can he pit lap 1 and switch back to the compound, or no?
I don't know what he has to do. Matty will know, but he's like Cameron's racing, so I doubt he'll be paying attention.
Yeah,
But maybe we're wrong. Maybe he started on the hards last game. Look at Sonny Bob go again. This man just...
let's see if he gets a gap here and decides to.
Yeah, but if you look at it from the broadcast view, it looks so funny. You can see the back. You can see the back.
He is
end,
off.
you can see him wiggling the back end.
That is a talented driver, folks.
He's like, nah. I think he seems to like maybe get a little bit too much sugar or something. He seems to be like hyperactive. What was that?
I do not know. There's people spinning.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I like his helmet though with the Mercedes. Looks very nice. I'll jump back up here to Assassin for the race start.
Yes, we will.
And we will get set to go. Nice little 5 red lights and we're underway in China. Something like that.
As we said earlier, third stream, third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Oh, Egglix lobby, here we go.
There we're going. The lights light up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Revs are up.
The lights out and away we
And
go.
we're off.
EU1 in China. Looks to be that Cameron did not get a good start on the fresh hards, which was expected. Assassin retains the lead. Jack Hockey might be looking on the outside of Jensen here, coming out of turns 1 and 2.
Oh, still going side by side. And he gets ahead.
Very nice move by the EU4 reserve tonight.
Snipes getting so close to the back of Seabucks, almost hitting him. These guys are like fighting so close.
Konzo and Snipes are side by side. Konzo gets the move done. Fruitful making the move on Hasmania.
I'm seeing debris flying. That's
Sunny Bob making a move on Electric Blade in the back there too.
Yeah, he got past. Now we go back to the main straight. Let's see where people end up.
It looks like Jensen has dropped massively. May have had a moment. I did not catch that. But he is down into 7th. Very surprising there. If Assassin did have a 1-second gap in that middle sector, Jack Hockey is 8 away at that. So,
Yeah, Jack Hockey seems to be staying within the DRS range. That's surprising. Snipes and Jensen are having a battle. Snipes gets out on top. We see someone going in the pits. That's Cameron.
it's Cameron, assuming he will be switching to the soft compounded tire.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Yeah,
Or
nice
it
little.
was his debris that I saw flying, and he's doing a front wing change.
It's like Konzo and Snipes side by
nope,
side
he's
through
on the softs.
turns 1 and 2.
More battling going on. These guys keep battling.
Still side
There we
by
go.
side through multiple
Snipes down
corners.
the inside. Is he gonna make it? Yes, he will make it. There we go. Beautiful move.
Beautiful move by the
Gonzo
Ferrari
doesn't
driver.
want to give up, but he can't put the car next to him. And now he has to sit behind for another lap. Maybe two.
I'd assume so, or maybe getting him on the back straight, but
Yeah, we will have DRS next lap, but Snipes will also have DRS next lap. No, he's outside the DRS range actually. Unlucky.
unlucky
Can he
for
get back
Snipes.
in?
Let's try to find a closer battle on track right now. Looks good. Fruitful, maybe. Looking to make a move on Konzo here down the back straight. No, he did not get a great exit out of there.
Yeah, the mediums and the softs, the mediums
Yeah.
haven't come alive yet. Give it 2 or 3 more laps and the mediums will be there. We have Jensen on the back of Lynx.
Looks like got the move done before the final turn there.
Jensen got past.
Yeah, back up to P6. Off the start, we will I'll take a look at that now.
What?
He was one of the guys that lost out, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's down
Oh
4
yeah,
spots from
let's
where
take a look.
he qualified there. So he's trying to make that ground back up, but we'll have to see how that plays out throughout the.
No penalties yet. It is EU1 and it is China, so penalties can be picked up here, but it's not as likely as certain other tracks.
Yeah. It looks like the field has calmed down a little bit now. Everybody within a nice second of each other. Let's see. Looks to be Ballin is on the back of Jack Hockey.
Yeah.
As Snipes a 3-second time penalty. That might
There we
come
go.
that'll come back
First
to
one
bite
of
him
the
at the
lap.
end of the race here, so we'll have to see.
Jack Hockey now has to fend off Bolin with DRS, I'm sorry. He himself does not have any DRS. Look at Bolin closing in, he's gonna do it, he pulls out, he's gonna dive it down the inside, yes he does, into the hairpin. Jack Hockey tries to go for the switchback and he puts his nose up there, but it's not enough. Has to stick behind for now, he's still on the podium. There we go.
Too little too late. Very nice move down the inside from Ballin there. As Jensen
Bolin
sets the
breaking
fastest lap
DRS.
of the
Snipes
session.
gets into the pits. I suppose he has damage.
Let's see. Looks like Calzo is looking on the move as hockey as well. Interesting is Hockey was pretty close to Assassin on that first lap, but has not seemed to find the same pace he once had. Maybe those soft tires are going off for him a little bit quicker than some of these other
Yeah.
top drivers.
Calzo is on the back of Jack Hockey now. Bolin almost pulled out of that DRS range. But if Jack Hockey can stay within, he might have DRS to fend off Calzo. It's gonna be close. Surprisingly enough, Snipes bit it. No front wing change, just mediums. Probably wanted to get rid of the softs. Now, as we see, Calzo and Jack Hockey going onto the straight. Also Jensen behind that. Can they get past? Jack Hockey is outside the DRS range. Does he have DRS for this? Yes, he does have DRS for this straight. So that's gonna allow him to get closer to Bolin again. Maybe he can get DRS on the next lap too, if he stays here.
Yeah, fortunate for Hockey there to stay within DRS range of Ballin, or that move was be pretty well set in stone. That was going to get done there.
No one pitting early like Snipes. Yeah, Snipes it is.
Yeah, Seabucks
Seabucks
gets
picks
a
up a
3-second
penalty.
there.
We have a yellow flag. That's Hasmania retired in the last
Tasmania
corner.
is off, and that brings out a VSC. I'll jump down here to the camera and see if we can get a glimpse of
And
where
it's a
he
full
went
safety
off.
car now. There we
Full
go.
safety
That's
car,
number
so
1.
looks like he lost it out of the last corner, got on that curb a little bit too much, and just
Our kitten's still driving, unfortunately. I wanted to ask him if he's happy now, but
yeah, I'd I'd assume all of these soft guys would come in and
Definitely, yeah. Like
make their pit stop.
I I would do so.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
You're
not.
gonna have to do another stop. That's for sure to go on. Maybe another set of mediums, or if you can stretch it far enough, another set of softs. But that's risky.
It is very risky. I wonder if those hards in the back of the field, they'll think about making a stop here. I doubt it, but maybe just throwing out an alternate strategy there. They might see something that we don't see right now. You
Yeah.
never know.
Or they just don't like the hearts and found out they made the wrong decision, and now they want to hop on mediums, just like the others.
Yeah, that's a good point too. The hards have not moved from where they qualified from.
Oh, Galzo almost running into the back of me, Jack Hockey there. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, assassin dives in the
back of
pits,
Buzzer.
rolling and hockey and
And we're gonna have what's it called in English? I don't know the English word. Nice. We do have fruitful pitting on 4-lap old mediums. I don't know if that's the strat, to be honest. We do have the hard guys pitting.
yeah. I wonder if they just said no to the hards.
Yeah, probably they don't like the hards, but we do have a couple of the soft guys hopping on the hards, like Gonzo, Fruitful, Lynx, Calzo, Jack Hockey too.
Yeah, on the flip side too, Assassin, Bolin, Jensen, I believe the Electric Blade, Kitten pitted for a new set of mediums. Sunny Bob, Cameron all pitted for a new set of mediums. So the softs have been wiped out here.
And as we
so
see,
far.
Snipes is undercut 1 lap early, pitting 1 lap earlier has worked out.
Yeah, and Thomas, who had to pit very early on, he is in the lead. But on those 5-lap mediums, not sure how much wear he has thrown on those throughout the race so far. Yeah, but relatively new tires for everybody. So
Let's go. Yeah, everyone's on new tires except for Snipes. They're 1 lap old, so that's new tires. And then Thomas, who didn't pit, on 5-lap old tires. And here we are, driving behind the safety car, entering the 3rd sector. Let's go. Driving about 100 kilometers an hour, while these cars can go like triple that.
yeah, no Aston Martin safety car here in China. We got their good old Mercedes back.
Well, it bunches up the fuel again, so we will have some good battling, like we did, like we had on lap 1. But yeah, I'll enjoy it if we get back on the way, see some action, get this race.
Yeah, maybe surprising to some of these drivers as Cameron caught up to the safety car late, but we will not be going in this lap. Another lap around here behind the safety car and some of these drivers.
Someone's diving into this. That's Fruitful. He did not like the hards. I
Wonder if
suppose.
a little glitch happened there where he wanted the mediums and they threw him on the hards. Or
Electric Blade losing positions.
No.
Snipes losing positions. People are overtaking, and is it me or is it just pure chaos?
looked like Cameron might have gone off. He was in the grass when I came down to his.
I hope none of them have damage.
Yeah, let's hope for no damage. It doesn't look like anybody made contact with anybody. There's no 5-second penalties were given out. Fruitful changes from the hards to the new set of mediums. So,
Johnny Bob just did his tire warm up for a few meters again.
oh, I forgot, guys. We have to go to Sunny Bob whenever tires are being warmed up. He is a fantastic guy to watch.
That's so entertaining to watch. Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Yeah, interesting. a lot of the guys that came out on hards, or a lot of guys that started on hards, and of course Fruitful, who pitted off a new set of hards, they did not seem to care for him too much. So I wonder if
Nope.
pace is not with these hard
Safety car
tires.
in this lap, that's early, but should be good.
Yeah, I'll keep it on Sunny Bob for a little bit longer, as I'd assume Thomas was going to want to back up the field here, get a nice jump on Assassin. Come on, Sunny Bob, do it, do it. Give us what we want.
Nah, I think it's too busy there. He has a McLaren in
Yeah.
front and a...
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, he's doing it.
Just for a
And an
little bit
Aston
there.
behind him, but he's doing it. He's doing it carefully, though. He more excessive with it during the formation lap.
Yeah, it's a jump back up here to Thomas as we round the penultimate corner.
Yeah, but he has Kitten in front and Cameron behind. So, oh, he hit the back of Kitten. Will that be a penalty for either of them? It doesn't look like it.
Nice
At
to
least
see.
it looked like they hit each other. Maybe they were just so close and didn't hit each other.
As Thomas
we
decides to go
get
late
back
here,
on the way,
and
Thomas has
might not have gotten the
left.
jump he wanted to get on Assassin, as Assassin is gaining.
No,
Looks like
definitely
Jensen got a better
not.
jump than Calzo. He's up to P5 now.
Yeah, definitely not. And we did have some people being caught off guard by the safety car restart. We saw some people losing positions as Sonny Bob and Fruitful got off the track. Sonny Bob left the session. I don't know if that was on purpose. We have Snipes losing positions now.
Yeah, I thought he might have gone off there, but no, just lost about four
No visible
positions there.
front wing damage. Let me just pull up TAS real quick to see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, Bolin makes a move on Thomas. Bolin up to P2. Thomas with his 7-lap old mediums might not be working the way he wants them to work right now. So it looks like these guys who pit have a much better grip advantage than him at the current stage. Jensen making a move on Thomas. Thomas down to P4 off of the safety car restart. Wondering if he's regretting not pitting for a fresh set of mediums. You see anything on the task there? I'm not stretching here. It's alright. Let go back down. Assassin leading away. He's back in the lead. It's always nice to see. Looks like closest battle on track right now. Maybe Snipes trying to make a move on Kitten Petter down here to be the battle for P12. He is gaining going into turn 1. And will he try to make this move down the inside on Kitten? Fighting back
That's
and forth.
beautiful to see.
Lynx is around, unfortunately, for the Ferrari boys. Yeah, you see anything there on the task or no?
Yeah, I'm just like loading up the dashboard.
So I didn't know how quick it was.
Not
My
that
bad.
quick, as it seems like damage. That's the screen we want. Thomas seems to have damage. A lot of people seems to have damage. Oh no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm sorry, that's tire wear. There's two people with damage. Sonny Bob has damage, but he left the session, and we have Snipes. Snipes who picked up 3% damage on the. I think that's the front wing.
How to see how that plays out for Snipes is unfortunately
Oh,
Jack
so
Hockey is
much-
around into the wall. I'm not sure if he
has
is lost.
no front wing. Gonzo has
Yeah.
no front wing. No, that's Jack Hockey.
Jack Hockey,
100%
no
he's,
front wing on the hards there.
That's a bummer.
That was around a VSC for these guys. I wonder, and these hard tire runners will elect to pit based off what we have seen with them pitting under the first safety car. But hopefully this will give
Yeah,
a chance for
definitely.
Hockey to not lose much time under for the wing change and the pit stop.
He was a bit slow to get back on track, maybe because he was in the grass, or he tried to pull a safety car, but it didn't work.
Yeah,
So he's gonna
Cameron
be
making a move on Bucks here. That is
hella
for
far behind.
P5. I believe Cameron has a 3-second time
But
penalty, if I'm not
see it.
mistaken.
No, Cameron doesn't. Seabucks
Oh,
does.
C-Bucks does. My apologies. Oh, Jack Hockey 5 seconds, speeding in the pit lane, and Jack
Yeah,
Hockey
and he
calls it a
retired.
day.
There we go.
Yeah, I was rooting for him. It was nice to see the EU4 guy making some noise.
Yeah, let's I think it's safe to call that he's a prodigy.
Yeah, I'll jump down here to Fruitful, who was very close to
Yeah,
Snipes on the last turn there, but nothing really moving as of now. Have to wait as I'm
yeah.
not sure. Is DRS enabled at this lap?
Snipes does have like 3% of damage, but that's not gonna affect him too much. I think DRS should be enabled this lap, maybe next. No, it is
It is enabled this lap. I'll jump up here to
There we
Electric
go.
Blade
DRS
who
train led by Electric Blade. We have Konzo pull out. And he's going down the inside. Can he make it stick? No, Snipes wanted to have a look, but he can't get past. They're still going side by side, and Electric Blade keeps position. Oh, as he
Oh, a little bit
spins,
of
and
contact between the Ferrari and
he takes
Electric
Konzo and
Blade.
Snipes as collateral damage.
My bad, the
That's not
Alfa
what you
Romeo
want.
of Konzo and Electric Blade. Looks like some damage done to both cars there.
Yeah,
So I'm
definitely.
not sure
I
who got the
wouldn't be
worst of
surprised
that.
if I wouldn't be surprised if Snipes' Ferrari is also pretty damaged by that.
Like Gonzo with no front
Let's see
wing
it.
and
Damage. Nope.
appears no damage for Electric.
The only person with damage is Konzo, who has no front wing left, and then we have 38% on Snipes' front wing. That's now he has to make that wing change. But Electric Blade seems to have 0 damage from that.
Yeah,
Lucky
surprising
man.
there. I'm not sure who was at fault there, but Electric Blade was trying to go down the inside, just very tight part of the track to do that at. So I'm on
Also, I'm
board here with
sorry,
Kitten as he's coming through that long right-hander.
he's within the DRS range of Fruitful. That's what we
And,
like to see.
and he got a massive run off of that right-hander versus Fruitful's mediums. Fruitful moving over to cover him. Maybe a little bit of discrepancy there, but Kitten into the grass to try and get past.
It's right it down the inside, but Fruitful just outbreaks him, makes it look easy.
Yeah, that was a great job defending there from Fruitful. Almost looked certain he'd lose that position, but came back and fought it. Very nice job done. And
Assassin, for the first time since I've started doing comms, is not able to pull away from the guys behind.
yeah, 5 second penalty there for Snipes, and he retires in the pits.
Snipes
On it today.
calls it a day. I wouldn't be surprised if Konzo does the exact same. You're so far behind, I would call it a day too.
Yeah, especially in these higher tiers, when you get damage, it's
Yeah.
just
But also, you do have to take into account that there might be another safety car. You never know, so he does have the possibility to come back.
yeah, as you were saying before we got to these guys dive in the pits. Baldwin is on the back of Assassin here, and he might have a run at him here. Not sure if he's close enough on the straight, but he will have DRS.
Assassin will not have DRS, but I think Assassin has the good setup and the ERS to keep him behind. There we go. Not even a threat.
I jumped down there with Kauser for a second. Maybe thought he'd have a look at Cameron, but just not close enough this lap. I'll jump back down to Kauser. Looks to be making some noise down here on Cameron.
Yeah,
What's the closest battle?
Have these two groups of 3 with the Assassin, Bonin and Jensen, and then his teammate leading another group of 3 with Kalzo and Seabucks. He
Yeah,
might be trying to might be holding them up for his teammate, but I doubt that's the case. Well, maybe it is because they probably have to pit again on the mediums. These hards could maybe make it to the end. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, speaking of the Aston Martins, they are leading the Constructors' Championship by a very, very good margin. I believe last match
All
was like
thanks to
350
Assassin.
to 150. Yeah,
And
Assassin is a different
I
breed.
don't want to throw shade to Cameron by saying that, but Assassin is really just dominating, winning almost every race. So, but of course, Cameron is also putting his work in to get the points for the constructors.
Yeah, 3 seconds over Thomas down there in P10. I want to say that is the second time penalty today. It is 6 seconds for Thomas, 3 seconds for Seabucks, and 5 seconds for Electric Blade. I do like seeing Conzo trying to keep the car on track, driving in clear there in the back, maybe hoping for a safety car. That's about the last thing he has to hold on to for this race.
Yeah, all he has to do is just survive as Fruitful's going very wide coming out of the last corner. Yeah, that's what all these guys have to do, just survive, but it's not always as easy.
Yeah, Thomas diving in the pits there, not sure if he is damaged or if he's just coming in saying those mediums are done. As he's one of, or he was one of the two drivers that didn't pit under the safety car.
Yeah, that is true. So let's see about that. Where's Thomas there? Thomas has retired from the race.
And he calls it a day. I'm not sure why he would call it a day, as he was still in contention there for the points, but he had those 6 seconds he couldn't see himself.
It says he has 0 damage. His tires were around 40%, so no clue. Maybe he had to go or something.
Yeah, it looked like to be a routine stop, and then he just retired. We'll have to see what he says in the chat a little bit later on.
Yeah. Also, that moves Konzo up into 12th. Sonny Bob is an AI, so that will probably move him up into 11th. And then he's 30 seconds away from Electric Blade.
That looks to be Bolin is steadily gaining on Assassin through these last couple of laps. 2 laps go, 5 tenths back, going into this penultimate corner. This lap, 4 tenths back, going into the penultimate corner. We'll have to see if Bolin can make any noise and trying to shake the championship leader.
That's the thing, you know. Assassin can't pull away for the first time that since I've been doing this. Like, this is the first time I know he's not pulling away. But Bolin might be catching up, might be like gaining time on him, but he's not getting past, and that's the main thing here. He needs to get past. If he does, well, you could say, yeah, I'm happy with 18 points because I'm not getting past this guy, but nothing's stopping you from trying.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, yeah, it would be fun for us as entertainment, seeing some battling. But of course, I can see, like, if anything goes south during the battle, then you just threw away your whole race for a bit of entertaining on stream. So
yeah, maybe he's listening to us as he is just outside DRS range coming into this long right-hander.
The detection point should be before the corner, so I think no, he will not have any DRS.
You know who will? Jensen now has DRS and might be trying to make a move in the next coming laps.
I'm sorry for my misinformation. I can see it on the mini map, and the detection point is in fact at the beginning of the long right-hander. So yeah, definitely outside the DRS range. So this is probably where Assassin is going to start pulling away, as he is using more ERS than the 2 guys behind him. Well, Jens is using a lot as usual. Bolin is saving his ERS. Assassin is using a bit more than usual, but still saving. Kitten losing out to the Ferrari. He doesn't look like he has damage.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Maybe he just let him past.
Maybe. But like you said, we got 2 groups of 3, and then I believe that's the Ferrari and Kitten running together. So field looks to be pretty spread out right now. Safety car would be pretty entertaining for us, but as of now, Just Assassin
Except
pulling
for
away.
yeah, or these two groups could start fighting, but maybe someone will at some point, but they won't yet. Also, let's take a look at Jensen actually, because Bolin's outside the DRS range now. Jensen's only 4 to 5 tenths behind Bolin, so he could get past here on the main straight, on the long straight,
Just
as
over
he's
four
burning
tenths as he
ERS
is
again.
cutting into that gap now. I'd assume that this is a sure
And there
move
he
that would
goes,
be
opens up
done.
DRS and pulls out. And he gets that move done well before the braking zone.
Yeah, Bolin has
There you
over
go.
80% ERS compared to Jensen's just under 30. So Jensen had to use a lot of ERS to catch up
Yeah,
there and make the
Jensen.
move.
Yeah, definitely, you're right about that. But Jensen doesn't have a lot of ERS now. Bolin has all the ERS he needs to attack. So,
Yeah, as Jensen sets the
it's just,
fastest lap.
yeah. And with a bit of luck, if Jensen doesn't have a lot of ERS, but Bolin does, with a bit of luck, he overtakes and pulls away, and then we'll just have the three front runners like driving separately, which won't be fun to watch, but they will have their places secured for now.
Yeah, as we were watching
Because
this battle, I saw Electric Blade dives in the pits for a fresh set of mediums. Of course, you can't go with the softs and make those ride 12 laps, so assuming that's
yeah.
his last pit stop for the race.
Also, he still has Konzo behind him, so Konzo not really getting points today, um, unless there's a safety car that could be a chance. But I think part of this result is already set at this part of the race. For instance, Konzo and Electric Blade, if they do not make any mistakes, this should be where they end up. Kitten probably ending up in 9th.
Yeah, speaking of the detection point for that back straight, I thought Jensen may have gotten DRS back on Assassin if he was just within that second margin, but unfortunately no, and Bolin will get the DRS. Couldn't make the move stick, but you
Assassin
know,
pushing really hard, burning a lot of ERS to get within that DRS range from Assassin. I don't think that's a smart play though, because you have Bolin behind on so much more ERS than you. You're on 0 right now, and Bolin's on 60.
yeah.
That's not a position I'd like to be in. To be honest, I'd like to have always a bit of ERS to defend. But he's very close to getting back inside that DRS window, as I think Assassin might have been saving a bit of ERS because he's back up to 80%. And there we go, Jensen has made it into the DRS range. If he can stay within it till the detection point, he will have DRS, and that will make it harder for Bolin to come back at him.
Yeah, Kitten dives in the pits, puts on a new set of mediums. So, a little bit of noise at the back of the field, but he'll keep his P9 and come out in clean air.
As
Again,
Cameron just started to pull away from Calzo a bit, he's about 1.5 seconds ahead. This does mean Seabucks is behind Jensen, has DRS, so does Bolin.
yeah, helps
Not
him defend that
catching too
position to
much.
Bolin.
Let's take a look at Seabucks. Will he be able to make a move on Calzo? He's 5 tenths behind. Make it 4. There we go. 3 tenths now. Is he gonna pull out? No, he doesn't. He stays behind for now. There we go.
And I'm sure Seabucks is kicking himself over that 3-second time penalty now. As you know, that might be a deciding factor here, as his hards
Definitely.
might not pull away from these mediums as quick as he would like.
He doesn't really need to worry that much about the about fruitful behind, so he should keep P6 if he stays 3 seconds ahead, but he might have a hard time pulling 3 seconds on Calzo, so that's the issue.
Yeah. Everybody looks to be in their own land right now besides this battle for 5th between Calzo and Seabucks.
Yeah, and then we have like Bolin and
Yeah.
Jensen Jensen who dropped out of DRS from Assassin again. I think what Assassin is trying to do is like get these guys out of his DRS, then let the guys, let Jensen and Bolin battle each other, and then hopefully they lose time on him and he gets an even bigger gap. I think that's the play right here, but the issue is that the place on track where they are overtaking each other is on the main straight, and last time when we saw Jensen overtaking Bolin, he did it well before the braking zone, so they won't be losing a lot of time if they do it like that. And that's maybe why Assassin isn't pulling that big of a gap and keeps falling back within that DRS territory of Jensen.
Yeah, speaking of that C-Buck's 3-second time penalty that I was talking about, now he doesn't have to worry about it with Fruitful, so that nice little comforting thing knowing that Fruitful has the same time penalty as C-Bucks at this point.
Yeah, but I think 12 lap old mediums compared to 13 lap old hards, I don't think Fruitful's gonna catch these guys anytime soon.
No, and while you were talking about Jensen and Bowen, C-Bucks looked to make a move, but tucked back behind Calzo on the back straight. I wouldn't be surprised if this lap he gets a move done, as he just seems to be getting quicker and quicker as the laps go by.
Yeah, these hards. I'm surprised these medium guys, 13 lap old mediums. I'm surprised they haven't pitted yet, but 8 laps to go. I think if they pit now, it will be for softs, or they might stretch these mediums to the end. I'd be surprised if they manage to do that. I'll be amazed. I myself definitely wouldn't be able to do that. These guys on the hards, they should be making it to the end.
Yeah, I can't see another reason that these hard tire guys, C-Bucks and Lynx, would stop again unless the safety car would come out very late.
Yeah, definitely. On the other hand, speaking about the tire difference between the hards and mediums, they aren't really catching Cameron that much. They got back into DRS range now, but they haven't gotten past yet. They do have 8 more laps to do so.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. Looking at Jensen, not sure if he's burning more ERS, but within 5/10 there at a section of the track where I haven't seen him this close since probably lap 1.
I was also seeing that on the minimap. I wanted to cover that when I was done talking about the 3 guys behind, but the podium places are closer together than they were before the previous couple of laps, as Bolin is slowly dropping off a bit, but not too much, still within DRS. And now we will see how this plays out. Is Jensen going to be able to get past Assassin with his amount of ERS compared to Assassin's amount of ERS? I don't think it will happen. He has the DRS and the slipstream, but I don't. That's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down here to C-Bucks, as C-Bucks looks to be gaining on Calzo there, going down the inside. Let's see if he can make this stick. Alright, he clears before the corner, doesn't have to worry about him. So, up to P5 there for C-Bucks.
Yet again, outside DRS range of Cameron. So this will allow Calzo to now take DRS on the main straight, but can he get past? That's the question. C-Bucks not using any ERS, and Calzo not close enough to do anything. This means that they are getting back within the DRS range of Cameron, so I think it's safe to say that the hards are starting to get better than the mediums, as we have Jensen, and again, end of Sector 1, the beginning of Sector 2, very close to the backup Assassin again, and Bolin right behind. It's always right there where they get very close, and then through the S's, the gaps extend again. Probably because of dirty air, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I would assume dirty air as well. Bolin almost outside DRS range here. I thought he was going to drop out there. Keeps it together, but you know.
Yeah, but now he has dropped out of DRS, but he will still have the DRS because he was inside 1 second range at the detection point, so he does have the possibility to crawl back.
Yeah.
As he's not gaining that much, he's still 1.1 seconds behind. I think this might be where Bolin loses touch with these two guys ahead, unless he pulls ERS, which he is doing. He's burning, and he's burning a lot. Yeah, definitely. Still outside 1 second, so...
Yeah, this looks to be one of the closer battles on track.
Yeah, definitely. Seabucks and Calzo, we can look at that too, but that's gonna be the same as right over here. They're just gonna keep swapping places as Cameron picks up a 3-second time penalty. Seabucks also has a 3-second time penalty. Calzo doesn't, so that would mean P4 for Calzo.
Yeah, that's something else to think about for these top three guys. Maybe Assassin, you know, I mean, he's kept the queen so far, and so is Jensen and Bolin. But if one of them gets a 3-second, that puts him out for one of these. Right, it's not going to put him out of the podium, but
yeah, no, but that puts him out of contention for possibly a win,
a race win or a P2. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Stumbling of my own words.
Bolin outside DRS range, Jensen still inside, but too far back to probably make anything out of it. We'll look at it, but I doubt he's going to be able to make it. I think seeing Seabucks, Calzo, and Cameron would be a lot more interesting than this, as they're coming up to the mains, to the long straight right now. And there we go. We're opening up the DRS. Calzo is a bit further behind to Seabucks than Seabucks is to Cameron. 2 tenths now. He's gonna stay behind. Yes, he is. He doesn't want to dive bomb it from too far back. Sometimes you gotta have the balls, and sometimes you just have patience.
Yeah, and one thing, these top four, I should say, they're on these 17 lapable mediums.
Yeah.
Maybe they are taking these to the end with only 4 laps to go, because right now, if they pit Calzo and Seabucks to inherit that P1, P2.
Pulling this to the end, but that's very well from these guys. I definitely wouldn't do that myself. Well, I couldn't do that myself. My tire wear is absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, it's some tire wizardry going on up there. But that's something else to look at. Maybe puncture territory for some of these guys coming up soon, but only time will tell.
There's two explanations to this, Well, I think this one's the actual explanation, which is these guys are just aliens and they're too good at the game. And then there's another explanation, which is they're hacking, but that's just for funsies. Because they're absolutely not hacking.
Yeah,
I suppose.
No, I
hope so.
I think the alien explanation is probably the best one we've had all day. Is Jensen?
Here it is, Jensen. He's gonna pull out.
Yes, go down from Assassin.
Beautiful. Goes down the inside. And up Assassin's gonna try and make the switch back. Yes, he does, and they're going side by side, but it's not enough. Jensen can get earlier on the throttle, and that means he gets the position, but Jensen, he has more ERS than he's used to. He's 30% now, while Assassin's on 60. Look at how close they are going. This is the fight for the lead, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm not sure what happened to Bolin here, but he has dropped off significantly from the time that Jensen overtook Assassin.
Yeah, definitely. He dropped out. As soon as he dropped outside the DRS of these two guys ahead, he kept dropping more and more and more from them. But Seabucks is 8 seconds behind, so that shouldn't need to worry about that in about 4 laps.
Yeah, while we were watching Jensen make the move on Assassin, Seabucks got around Cameron there, so I wonder if Calzo might be looking at Cameron this lap, trying to get that P5.
Most likely, but Cameron will have DRS from Seabucks, so it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, definitely not going to be easy.
Most likely not happening, if you ask me.
Yeah, but if Calzo can stand this DRS train that Cameron and Seabucks got going, he will inherit P4 as he is penalty free for the time being.
But here we go, Assassin on the back of Jensen. DRS, Jensen does not have any DRS, but he hasn't pushed any ERS too much. Oh, Assassin almost sliding into the back of Jensen. I could hear the tires locking up. And he's still behind. Will he try and go for it here on the start-finish straight? That's the question. I don't think he will. He is very close. He's not going to pull out. Kelso gets past Cameron. Cameron dives into the pits.
So I wonder if he's going for fastest lap. Well, I'd assume he would be at this point. Only 2 laps to
I'd
go.
assume he would be fastest lap, as if now belongs to Jensen with a 34.0. So, yeah.
There's something else in the quality time's pretty close to the race pace of some of these guys, so that's always nice to see because some guys, quicker in quality don't have the race pace or vice versa.
Yeah.
But nice knowing that both categories are good for most of these.
Lap 26, Assassin, long straight at the Chinese Grand Prix. He will have another go. Another lap, and yet 2 more laps after that to try and get his P1 back. I guess our prediction and Blaze's prediction
might be in jeopardy here.
I wouldn't be so sure about it, but he is gonna pull out. No, he's not. Oh, he stays behind.
I think that's a smart move by Assassin.
Yeah, I think he might wait for the last lap, but that's what I did at the USA, and it didn't really work out that well. If you know how to place your car and you know how to get your car through the corner and stay ahead, like Luke did with me, then Jensen has it.
Yeah, just Jensen coming back after lap 1, he dropped down to P7, I believe, and he's made a great recovery drive to get back up and to fight for this race win. So
he definitely has, yeah.
Oh.
Great thought to point that out, though. He didn't have a good start, and yet he's here, fighting for P1, 2 laps off the end.
Lap 27 of 28 here. I'd assume Assassin would tuck in again if he didn't take it last lap. Not positive about that, though. I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Well, I got the commentators telling me that I should have done it a lap earlier, 1 lap before the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, then there's always the possibility they get you back as fruitful has gone off track. And very far off track too. That promotes Cameron into P7, Lynx into P6. Now let's get back to this battle. Jensen stays ahead. Assassin's too far behind. He probably didn't want to make that move either this lap. He might actually wait for the last lap, but because it's Assassin, I think he would be able to do this as Calzo gets past Seabucks on the straight there too, because with the DRS, the guy ahead not having DRS. So.
Yeah, I'd also like to point out Blade and Konzo both pit for a fresh set of softs. So a little competition going back there for the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, also Cameron, this is like 3-man fight to get that fastest lap. Will Cameron set the fastest lap now? Yes, he does, 32.8. Is that gonna be improved by either himself or one of the other 2 drivers?
Time will only tell. But I'm not taking my eyes off this battle for the win here.
Yeah, neither am I. It's the last lap and we're almost entering the 3rd sector. This is where it's going to happen. Jensen, 40% ERS. Assassin, 60% ERS.
I'm sure that would go down after this back straight. We'll see who can get the move done. And Aston Martin trying to hunt him down.
If they go into the corner side by side, it will come down to the acceleration. Who can get on the throttle faster and who can get more power down. It's Assassin, he's trying to go for it. He pulls a dive bomb, but he's too far back and Jensen gives him the room. And they're both going... what a struggle. And now they're going side by side in the last corner. Neither of them's gonna give up. And there we go, Jensen has it.
Yeah,
Beautiful driving
Conzo there
from
with
the
the
two of them,
32.3
actually.
fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, but yeah, he wanted the fastest lap, but this means he has to do another lap because he finished like right before the
Yeah.
front runners.
Yeah, but Jensen ends up taking home the win from Assassin within a tenth. That was a fun battle there at the end.
Definitely, that was great to watch near the end, especially the last lap there.
Yeah, I'm happy I didn't put money on Assassin to win this thing after all. Would have lost.
Yeah, don't gamble, kids. It's
Yeah, don't
bad.
gamble.
Gambling is made to lose you money, unless you're actually really good at it.
Dana White, talking to you.
Well, I mean, if you're really good at it, if you bet on sports, though, if you gamble in a casino, then you're most likely always losing money because they're made to lose money.
Yeah, I've not seen many happy faces come out of casinos before. Few and far between.
No, true. True, true, true. I have seen happy faces of people winning the lottery, but what's the chance of you winning the lottery, though?
That was a chance I think we both thought Jensen would have to win this race, but he came back from that lap one carnage and,
Yeah,
took the
he
win.
definitely did, and he showed us what he's capable of.
A very good pace from Jensen here. I'm very surprised, and maybe I shouldn't
Yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah,
but
definitely.
I thought Assassin was a lock to win this race. But
Yeah,
no.
true. I mean, that's what I think every race, so.
Are we getting these guys
But
in here to do an
in the end,
interview or no?
if you don't want to do an interview, then like you call it. If you don't feel comfortable, then we leave it. Like we can do it.
I'm trying to think what. Yeah, I don't think I got much. I think we went really over everything on the broadcast.
Yeah, but we could always ask them questions.
No, we could.
Unless you don't want to
Yeah, you tell
just
me. I'm fine doing it. It's my first. Hey, there's a first time for everything, right? Third time's the charm for the stream.
through. There's a first time for everything
Yeah.
through. Well, you think about it. Let me run down the grid. So we have Jensen then winning the race from Possessing, less than a tenth behind. Bolin then gets on the podium in P3, Calzo 4th, Seabucks 5th. Lynx gets 6th, Cameron 7th. We have Kitten in 8th, Fruitful 9th, Electric Blade 10th. Gonzo 11, the AI of Sunny Bob has gotten himself in P12, and then your DNFs of this race, which are Thomas, Snipes, Jack Hockey, and Hasmania.
Yeah, Collins was there with the fastest lap. Yeah, and he won that battle between the three drivers with the
Yes, he
softs
has.
throwing him on. Yeah. Well, that was a fun race to say the least. Fun race to watch,
So,
fun race to commentate.
honestly, it's always a fun race.
Oh yeah. Only in contest of speed though. We have the best races.
Only at contest of speed.
Oh yeah.
Rolex heat me up.
The pit wall coming back at us. Alright, well thank you guys for tuning in to EU1 China Grand Prix. Jensen with the win. Very came out of nowhere, but I was glad to watch that with you. So I guess this is a signing off. Me and Shane. Shane, you want to say anything, or you good?
Yeah, thank you all for watching. I definitely enjoyed it again after being absent 2 weeks. Enjoyed doing it with you. We had a lot of fun. And
Rolex.
see you all. And yeah,
Come on.
Rolex. Yeah. Also, if you nice. If you want to also stay up to date with Contest of Speed, you can do that on the website, which will be contestofspeed.com. There is an Instagram and a Twitter, also Contest of Speed. And then we'll see you again next week, starting Monday at 9 p.m. UK time. It is with EU4 at Portimao next week, and then the others the following days. Thank you all for watching.